So we're starting summer school.
Just want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck do we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
But let me stay focused.
Alrighty, welcome back to The Reason They Should Have Never Gave You Niggas Microphones. I'm Lil Love.
I'm Bitch Shot Shay.
And I am World Is Yours.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! Thank you for joining us, world.
No problem. I appreciate you guys for inviting me. I'm a big supporter and a fan first, so I just appreciate the invite once again.
Oh, we appreciate that. And World is the first person who brought us a gift.
Oh, yeah.
Just so kind. Yeah. It's this Moscato that we're not going to name because I don't think you paid, World. Did they pay you?
They did not.
Okay,
They did
cheers.
not, but we'll toast
but
anyway.
We have it, exactly.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Tell the people about yourself, what you do.
So, like I said prior, World Is Yours, everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So I'm the president of World Premiere Radio, and we basically help artists, we help people, we help athletes. We're an American brand, but we have international roots as well.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it's basically like a communal effort at the end of the day. Like if I know someone who does XYZ and I feel like you're an asset or you can help not only just me, or it doesn't have to be me directly, or it can be the person next to me, I'm going to call you so that you can, get that done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still believe in like word of mouth. Like I feel like that works, regardless.
Me too.
I was just saying earlier that the world needs more dot connectors. Like people have sort of lost the importance of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I saw a post that said, you guys aren't really communal unless it benefits you. They say it's exhausting, but I feel like I'd rather be exhausted and know like, all right, man, I helped somebody today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did my good deed.
You definitely do a lot.
You know what? I appreciate
kind of being
that.
modest right now. But.
Yeah, like give us what's the rest of it? What's the spiel? What is he holding out on?
Well, yeah.
Well,
If you could expound.
he does music too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You didn't mention that at all.
Yeah. I mean, we can ease into, everything. But as far as that, I kind of took a back seat as to my own career because I was active from, I'd say, 14 to 2018, right? But I realized, okay, just because you're the talent, that's not gonna cut it. Like you have to have infrastructure, you have to have resources, you have to have tools.
Absolutely.
You gotta have people that help you. You know what I'm saying? So like,
he's a marketing genius.
I appreciate that.
He got all the
man.
ideas.
Yeah, and it's like this. It doesn't have to be me. Like it doesn't have to happen to me.
Yeah.
It can be passed on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much, how I met him. He was just like, he reached out like, I see the vision. I fuck with the podcast. Like,
Right.
And he has helped me like with my own vision, like understanding the things I can do, different ideas and things like that. So he definitely helps me stay motivated and on my shit,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I for sure downloaded your playlist.
For real.
I had to find a little
You
bit
know
because you
what?
put the Spotify. I'm like, oh brother.
Yeah.
I put the other one too though.
You know what?
Yeah, when you posted, I'm
That's
like, now we in business.
Hey, you know what? That's the first thing I said. I said because some people don't have Apple Music. Some people they just Spotify. So I said, okay, if I'm gonna make this a thing on Mondays or whatever day, they gotta have both.
Yeah.
Just out of convenience.
That is so good.
Yeah. So just, making sure I connect dots and connect people, with each other.
Community.
Yeah. Like we don't all have to do the same thing.
That is so important.
At the end of the day. And I'm very aware, like excuse me, I know that, okay, you're good with putting pieces together. You know, you can arrange songs, you can create, you can, style people. Okay, what are we going to put that with? Okay, we're going to take that over here and put that with this person who knows how to direct and who knows how to edit and put that together.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't ask you. We said we were going to start asking last episode. What is your sign?
I'm a Virgo, baby. I'm
What?
to the core. Yeah, to the core. Yeah. September 2nd, like
who
for
I'm
sure.
having coming next because it's been Virgo City.
2 Virgos is crazy back to back. You know,
I love Virgos though.
Did she tell y'all the day? Because I'm on the 2nd. Or is she just says, yeah.
She's an August Virgo.
Ah, got it. Okay, early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
all right. It's all love.
Is honorable mention the Virgos?
It should be. You know, 'cause
Talk
we're so
about
great, you know. But no, this week's honorable mention is Inner City Press.
Oh.
Have you heard of them?
No.
So they've been, it's a press company, obviously, but they've been doing a lot of all of the Diddy coverage. It's been a lot of different journalists doing it, but I've been drawn to this particular journalist, because they're like asking all the right questions. Like there's been situations where, like in court, they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna have these documents submitted to the public.
Yeah.
But that's kind of illegal. You know, we have rights to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not just him, but I'm sure he has a team behind him. But it's this one particular guy that's doing the coverage, and he's writing letters to the judge like, no, we need this in public, and to be able to access it, you know, like for the public, and so they can have the full picture of what's going on.
Yeah.
And I feel like his coverage has been very like non-biased, like, or unbiased. I don't know the right terminology, but he's giving it to us in a way where he's just telling us what's being said. He's not giving his opinion on, oh, I think, you know, Diddy is guilty or I think he's innocent. Like it's none of that. It's just strictly the facts. And I like that about him. So I think if y'all are interested, y'all want to keep updated, his Twitter is Inner City Press.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out Inner City Press.
Shout out to him.
I like that because, if you're going to give me information, I'd rather it be
straightforward.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm
No
saying?
Bullshit.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Don't give me the lies.
Yeah.
If I'm going to tell it, I gotta tell it all.
Because and one person who was, I don't know if y'all familiar with Lauren LaRosa on Breakfast
Yes,
Club.
from the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
I like her, but I don't like how she was covering the trial because she was giving her opinions on shit, like, and I was just like, girl, we don't need all that.
That
like,
first video I
yeah,
saw,
I was like,
when she
And I
just
feel
popped
like if you're
up,
gonna
like,
give your opinion, say this is my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, like don't present it to me as
facts.
yeah, like, don't tell us like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah. If you
Give
tell
us
me
facts.
something is shocking, you need to follow that up with because everyone gasped.
Right.
Or you need to say I found it shocking.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's good. Inner City Press. And I did find out if Megan with the Bob is there, Megan with the Bob is also there.
She is.
Yeah, she on the scene of this bitch, Rhoda Young.
I fuck with her too.
They should let Rhoda in there.
She got to go to New York, but I think you need a journalist license to be in the court.
Oh, there's a license?
Yeah,
Good for the journalists.
that's how you separate the
The real from the fake.
Yeah.
Well, I have Hotep of the Week, which is the opposite of someone who's doing the right thing. Do you have any guesses? And if not, do you want a hint?
I'll take the hint.
Hey, how you doing?
I know it's, but
Ready what you're getting into?
Whose song is
I don't
this?
know what your name is.
Oh,
or who
Jaheim.
you ain't.
Jaheim.
It is Jaheim. R&B singer Jaheim reportedly arrested on animal cruelty charges again to WSB-TV. Singer Jaheim was arrested on May 1st on 6 counts of animal cruelty charges in Atlanta. Court documents revealed the singer is accused of failing to provide adequate water, sanitary conditions, and ventilation for the 6 dogs. He was previously arrested in 2021 after being accused of starving his dogs at a home in New Jersey.
Starving the dogs is crazy. Isn't it because he don't have no money?
In 2021, multiple dogs were found in varying stages of emaciation at Jaheim's New Jersey home, according to prosecutors. Now, I don't know if you all have seen Jaheim, but his hairline is at the apex of his head.
Oh boy.
He's starving his soul.
Like that could have been reason enough.
Yeah.
But then you're going,
Like,
Jaheim, Peter gonna grab you by the ponytail. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do nothing to you.
gotta put
Twice
them dogs first.
arrested
Them
twice for
dogs
that.
first.
Oh, weak. That's so fucked up though. Because why do you have dogs if you can't? And 6?
Give them up.
You said 6 dogs, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Give them away. Like, come on, bro. Last time I saw
Jaheim,
him,
when them
he
white
looked crazy.
Yeah, he did look crazy last
Mm-hmm.
time. And that was a
Jaheim,
couple years ago.
when the white people get a hold of you, there is nothing we can do. I'm so sorry. There's nothing, man. And you done emaciated 6 dogs in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah. Wildin'.
Wait till them housewives get you on the phone, baby. You done.
Wildin'.
I'm so sorry. And this is the second time, Jaheim.
The second time is crazy too. I can't remember who it was, but it was an athlete that they just arrested because he was doing dog fighting. I'm pretty sure it was an NFL player. I can't think of the name right now though. But I'm like, why would you do that after everything with Michael Vick?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. You
like,
didn't learn.
right? Why didn't you learn from the first example?
Like, sometimes I don't have to bump my head because I saw it from across the street.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, sometimes you can learn from other people's mistakes. You don't always gotta be the one to make the mistake.
Right.
Like, and I can understand if like they just gave Michael Vick like a little, like it just went away, but it didn't. Like he still deals with that from like till today. Like,
Right.
why would you see that and then think, oh, I'm gonna do it too, and I'm gonna get away with it? Like,
Every time I hear Michael Vick's name, shout out to Coach, go Spartans. Woo! I think of
behold,
behold. I think of I don't know if y'all remember the video for Marco Polo.
no,
Yes. The song.
And he's like, he calls Bow Wow Scooby Doo, and he's like, but I'm Mike Vick or some shit. But also, Marco Polo.
I do remember the song, not the video.
Oh, man.
Damn, we kind of
Those were times. Those were the times, yo.
I don't even think the kids remember Marco Polo for real.
I'll be fine, man.
Both of them were one of ones for real. Like Bow Wow did some shit that
Bow Weezy.
nobody ever else did.
We had this
Shout out to
conversation
him.
too before. Like, is Bow Wow a legend?
Like he a legend.
Bow Wow
to me,
is
he a legend.
undisputably a legend. Do I think Bow Wow is top 5 as we were in the last summer school that he claimed?
Yeah.
No. But Bow Wow, I love you, and I wish you would start responding to me in our comments.
Yeah, because commenting that one time and then not saying anything ever again is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Bow Wow, we love you.
But yeah, I fuck with Bow Wow because he take care of his kid.
Yeah, weren't we talking about this on Memorial Day? Bow Wow take care of that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And
did.
that's the one, right? Or did he end up having another one? Bow Wow take care of his kids,
I only
period.
seen one. Yeah, I only saw one.
I think it's one. His baby mama got another kid, I think.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Yeah.
Shout out Bow Weezy.
Yeah. Soldier Boy too.
We don't know if we need to shout out
No.
Soulja Boy. But
You lost me.
he
there.
been up to some shit lately.
Yeah, I never know which way to go.
Well,
now.
I mean,
Cause one minute he's like, he say something that's like, yeah, but then the next minute he
They say
says
soldier.
like
from
I've
the
get
hood.
okay. Let me clear the air. All right, so like,
You can't clear the air. You're not Soulja Boy.
nah, I just feel like this with certain artists, you gotta like
can't.
separate the
You can't.
with some of that
Them
stuff
streams
you
going into the pockets where they're using the money to buy the lawyer to get off on doing the fucked up shit.
Yeah, I feel
But what I will say is shout out my nigga A-Rab. I love a nigga who can't get out the streets long enough to make money doing the music. Shout out A-Rab and,
Yo,
and
that's
who's the other
funny.
nigga?
That
Who's
is
the-
funny. Jabbar. Yep.
Shout out A-Rab and shout out fucking Monty From the Remy boys, y'all can't get out the streets. It's fine. We gonna eat. Every rapper has a friend that they tried to put on, and they're like, nah, I'm out here for real.
Sure.
I can't even deal with this.
Right.
Because even in that story Soulja Boy told, he's like, my nigga A-Rap passed me the strap. I'm like, pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm talking about? And his chains are like,
Yeah.
I remember that shit. He went viral for that shit. That's when he was in niggas' good graces.
having those glasses on and talking about Soulja Boy.
It's giving Soulja Boy.
It's so crazy.
Every time I talk about Soulja Boy, I gotta tell people my brother was Soulja Boy for Halloween one year, and it was so lit too.
When someone said that BOI is the Mandela effect and that it's always been Soulja BOY, I was shocked.
Yeah,
That was fucking with me.
I never thought it was BOI.
Yeah, BOY for sure.
I thought it was Soulja
Why?
Boy.
BOY is reserved for the studs.
Really?
The studs be. I don't, not me, but there's a lot of studs that call themselves boys with the I.
Wow. Now I know what to search.
Yeah.
What an update.
Oh, wait. You got a lyric?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually.
Jaheim, keep your fucking mitts off the dogs. Well, you know what? I think he's been too hands off. Put your fucking mitts on the dogs. Feed them, please.
I was about to say, go feed them, dog.
Don't feed them fucking dogs, Jaheim. They will put you in jail for that.
Right.
Put
Right.
your freedom first.
So my lyric here is from excuse me. This is from Nickels and Dimes by Jay-Z off of I believe this was Magna Carta. the
Okay.
album.
Holy Grail.
A lot of people forget about that.
He got some
album,
shit on
but
there.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I was listening to it one day, and I feel like this is a good choice because it's something recent. Like I've been bumping it a lot, but it it goes something about the struggle so divine. The sort of love is hard to define. When you scratching for every nickel and dime, got me itching to do this shit for my mom and do this shit for my town. Leave the door open, hoping they kick it down. Purest form of giving is anonymous to anonymous. We gonna make it there, and I promise this. Ooh. I like that. I really like that. That's beautiful because I feel like I like stuff that paints a picture. I like music that paints a picture that takes you somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I feel like he wrapped it all into one, and I like the fact he does that. He's good at that, and it's you just have to be hopeful through the things that you go through at the end of the day. So yeah. I feel like a lot of people, as well as myself, I feel like can relate to that. So yeah.
I feel like Jay-Z is very motivational, like he make you like want to believe in yourself, like it's like shit. I don't care if nobody believe in me, like
I got me.
Yeah, like I'm gonna beat the odds.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I feel like that's why he's one of the greatest rappers, not necessarily because of his skill, but just because of how he make people feel.
Indeed.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Appreciate it.
So my lyric is from a song that just came out. So there was actually I couldn't find any actual like lyrics for it. But the lyric goes, I put my trust in my barber, in my plug, in my mama, and my love. You're a goner. I just survived off ganja. And that's by Yaz and B. I mean, the song is called Yaz and B by It's Just Mikey. And the lesson I got from that is to stick with the ones who never let you down. Yeah. Like,
good one.
And I feel like a lot of people, you can't really trust a lot of people in this world, but when you do find people that like treat you good, that never done wrong by you, you gotta stick with those people. Because like especially your barber, especially your plug, like you can die from, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
From, indulging in the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
A nigga push
that shit they got gangsta boo.
Yeah, talk about it. Yeah.
A nigga push your edge up back, you know what I'm saying? Fucked up. Like,
fucked up.
And you could be fucked up for a minute. So it's like, you just kind of got to know, like, damn, I might need a fucking haircut right now, but my barber might be out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure you understand what comes with,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like finding new people and trying new things. Like it's not always like gonna be a good like outcome with that. So I just feel like stick with what you know.
Yeah, because there's very few people you can say like they never did nothing wrong by me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm there yet, but I do aspire to be one of those people. Like, you know what? She ain't never do nothing wrong to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot of people that can probably say that, like about any of us. You know, I think we all good people.
Yeah.
Not to say we don't make mistakes. Of course we make mistakes, but I don't think any of us are like malicious. Like we did some fucked up shit to somebody and like they just like, damn, like I can't trust them. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. It might be somebody might can't trust me, but it's not.
There's some people who shouldn't trust me.
It's not gonna be nobody.
Yeah, I mean,
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
If you can't trust me, I probably can't trust you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I feel like at
So-
that, like my bad, not even to cut you
No,
off,
you
but
good, you
at
good.
that point, I feel like you did something first,
Yeah.
and then I did some crazy shit back to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's probably what that was.
Exactly.
You know, yeah. For the most part, I feel like, it could be looked at as like a chart, like a pie chart, and if you have more green than red, I feel like you're good. As
Yeah.
far as like, all right, I can trust that guy, or like, I trust her to, you know.
Yeah, I feel like of the people I've crossed, all of them, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cross this bitch.
Don't we?
I'm going to cross this bitch. You done pissed me the fuck off. Like, you know that clip of Don't Call Me White Girl, Damona, where the girl gets up there and she's like, I'm very upset because you talked about my grandmother and my grandmother's dead. And she hung the fucking live up on the girl. Whatever you did to make me talk about your grandma,
Yeah,
I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Because if I had to stoop that low, yeah, you had me fucked up.
You had me fucked up.
You did something crazy.
Listen, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If I crossed you, I'll do it again.
Yeah, for sure, in front of you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you never cross me, then shit, you probably good.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
I don't have no reason to cross nobody.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't be crossing people
yeah.
unless it's on purpose.
My thing is, I feel like I get you out the way early if I have to think too much about you. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you gotta be, you have to be a lot with certain things to like even be in the vicinity of like
Yeah.
what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I gotta cross you, you done slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
the security
it's
system.
other people involved. Like it may be kids, it may be, you know, certain people
Yeah.
got loved ones that they do not want to see shit happen to. So it's like, you know, certain people
Yeah.
they just won't be around.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that kind of leads into my lyric.
Oh shit. All right, well, what's up?
I got. Oh wait, did you say what song that was?
Oh, the song is my bad.
I think you did.
I think I did. Yeah,
Mikey.
Yaz and B by It's Just Mikey.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just Mikey. Yeah.
Okay, I got. You got one more time to waste my time, and we can't go no more. I just wanna love you and love you till I can't love you no more. But it gotta go both ways. It gotta be a give and take. You know I'll do anything for you, but you gotta work harder, babe, harder, babe. Just how I work for your love. I don't want nothing one-sided. And that is Capella Gray. It's been taken off Apple Music. Is this thing on? Capella.
Capella Gray.
Okay, let me get a lesson that I just got from here. This is also Capella Gray is a lesson in not crossing your barber. Because whatever the fuck he did to his barber,
Damn.
apologize, Capella.
Damn.
Say sorry to them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's lesson one. Have you seen a picture of Capella Gray first?
Not really.
Recently,
Not
I mean?
recently, no.
Look him up. Now. Now, Capella. And I'm a huge fan of your music. This is not me just talking shit to talk shit. I wouldn't even know what the state of your hair is if I wasn't a big fan and I didn't see you. But the lesson is, listen, you got to stop crossing people who do well by you. You got one more time to waste my time and we can't go no more. I keep trying to be nice to you, love you and love you till I can't love you no more. But it has to be reciprocal. And I think that that's a problem with a lot of people. They are so, like, honestly, if I really think about it, you probably didn't come from a loving household. And And so you want to be around me because I'm a loving person, but you don't know how to be loving to other people.
Yeah.
And that's difficult for me as someone who does come from a loving household to be around or receive.
Right.
I can't even be around people who are inconsiderate of me.
Yeah.
Never mind someone who's just like here to soak up the, like what it feels like to be in my
The
good
vibes.
graces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then cause problems. No.
Causing
And I am-
problems is crazy.
Yeah. And I am someone who would do anything for the people that I care about, but
There gotta be a limit. You know?
yeah.
You know, it gets to a point, as they say.
It gets to a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna do this, and this, but some of that stuff I can't do because, hey, I've brought it to you, and maybe you didn't, you know, give that same energy back to me. You didn't match me, so.
I don't want to take us off the trail, but can I ask a question?
Please.
How do you feel like that works in like male friendships? Because I know girl friendships are like,
man,
I
shout
love
out
you
to
so
male
much.
friendships.
Yeah.
I guess.
I feel like
they
outward
are so weird. They are so weird,
think so?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're weird. Like, okay, depending on that household, for one,
Yeah.
you could look at it like that too. But at the same time, how we were saying, I don't have to bump my head to get it.
Right.
Like if I see it being done, if I see, okay, if it's two of us and we got, you know, $10 to our names, all right, bro, off the bat, like we each have 5, not you got 7 and I have 3. Like,
Yeah. Or
you
I
know,
have
like if you
$10.
don't look at it from like that from the initiative, like from the jump, I don't really think we serve each other like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so do you love your friends?
Yeah.
Do you tell your friends you love them?
Yes.
Do they tell you they love you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then it's like,
Oh,
but then it's like, no. But then it's like, fuck all that telling me shit. You gotta show me, and so we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? That's what you know. That's what
the
both.
same problem
That's
the
what
girls
both.
be having.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was just
Not
about
the
to
girl
say-
friendships, but the girlfriends.
Yeah.
Because we have my bitches, I love y'all. What is going on? Hello. And I feel like male friendships, I think I've said this on the podcast before, like the if you can't conceptualize why not showing up to someone's birthday dinner is like a flaw or like a failure in friendship,
Yeah.
then you don't get friendships, you know?
Birthday parties. There's posts all the time talking about, oh, I miss my homie birthday. I miss my homie's baby
Wedding,
shower.
yeah.
We still cool. Like, fam, I'm not really missing your baby shower if we like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, certain things you just don't miss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I've been at events and like certain people that were supposed to be there were not there. Yeah. So, you know, male relationships can be healthy, but there has to be, you know, a give and take.
You think like you got to go the extra mile to make sure that these are healthy friendships?
Depends on what your extra mile is. Yeah, it just depends on what your extra mile is, you know. Because some people don't have the same, you know. Yeah.
I think
And then you can figure it out as you go along, because maybe you're like, oh, we're friends for real. We just need to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, it could be something like that too.
I've been noticing that lately. Like growing up, I was like, well, there were other girls, but they just fell off. So I'm in like a group of boys that I grew up with.
Yeah,
and like trying to make plans with my homegirls. Hey, look at this event. I got to work. I don't have to work. What time we getting dressed? What are y'all wearing? Blah, blah, blah. The niggas, hey, y'all, I'm going to be in town this weekend. Y'all want to hang out? Fucking crickets. Yeah. Let's make plans. Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
And I'm in here like, this motherfucker in town for one weekend and ain't nobody says shit.
Well, I mean, you know, for the most part, I look at link ups as like events. Like, hey, this is a thing. We're doing this. Like, we are going to such and such. Like, it's going to be us in there. Like, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I look at everything as an event, though. So
Yeah. Like, if I'm dramatic, so what? But, like, we were there and we fucked it up and then we left. But, yeah.
Yeah. I
Events.
think, like, friendship is all about effort, you know? Like, Are you showing up? Are you making the effort to show up? Because you might not be able to show up every time, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But are you at least showing up some of the time? Like, are you at least like being mindful? If you can't show up, like, are you showing up in other ways? You know?
Yeah. And then what if, like, if you have to ask yourself, oh man, you're probably not being a friend.
Yeah.
So you got to reevaluate and do that work.
Yeah.
That you probably don't want to do, but depends on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, relationships on both sides can be healthy. They just have to be healthy.
Yeah. It takes two. Mm-hmm. So speaking of friendships, that's what our Let Me Stay Focused is kind of about.
What? No way.
Yeah. In a way, like, so I'm going to play a clip. I think this is the right one.
I love these type of topics.
Fuck, like, when you got genuine people in your corner and a genuine person like Moo, who genuinely is like a great guy who doesn't have no expectations.
I'm not saying who I think it is.
See another person win, do good,
Who do you think it is?
be respectful.
The girl who should have never started talking.
Every great attribute and characteristic in a person, he shows that in every way to me. So I don't give a rat's ass who, what, when, where, why, and how. Like, I'm very much team Moo. I'm very much team, like, you gotta, like, do for those and pour into those who pour into you. And you gotta, like, really pay attention to people's character these days. Like, behind the scenes type of character, when nobody's watching type of character. And I feel like he gives and how.
First of all, that bitch drunk. She sound drunk.
She might be, and we might sound drunk ourselves, but
I'm drunk. I'm glad you wasn't the first episode today. I would have felt bad for the second guess.
No, for real.
Oh man.
So that was commentary on. I guess I don't know if anybody asked her, but
that was India Love
India
talking
Love,
about DDG.
India Love.
Yeah.
That's who that was.
And she was giving her opinion on DDG because he's been in the headlines lately about the shit that would happen with Halle. I always say her name wrong. Halle Bailey. And so based off of everything that's in the I don't know I guess is the child support or child custody case.
Yeah.
In the public.
And her basically, asking for a restraining order against him. His friends basically been coming out, basically speaking on his character.
I have not seen one trustworthy person come forward.
That lately. Yeah, like there was a video with that cooking with Kaya girl.
Cooking with Kaya.
You saw that? Yeah.
I was gonna play hers, but they basically saying the same shit.
I have a lot to say about this.
Yeah, so I want to get y'all thoughts on it, but first, just give me your thoughts. Me
first. Yeah. So when men are treating you a certain way because they're attracted to you. Mm-hmm. And I, especially as someone who benefits from colorism, like, I know when a nigga is colorist, I'm just not seeing that, right? So if that's never been your nigga, you cannot comment on the type of nigga he is. Mm-hmm. And being a woman, both of these women, Cooking with Kaya and India Love.
Yeah.
To know that you are constantly like objectified and treated in a way that is based off of your looks, for you to even open your mouth about what another woman experienced, you're out of fucking pocket. Because this girl has posted pictures of her lip busted. This girl, like, there's been screenshots of him in her house when he's not supposed to fucking be there. Mm-hmm. That's the point where you say, you know what, I had an idea of a nigga, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And even better than that, if that's your friend so motherfucking bad, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
So that was my initial question. Like, okay, what do you do? How do you handle a situation where someone's come out about your friend, or somebody's telling you something about your friend, like, yeah, they're not a good person, or they did this? How do you then handle that situation?
Well, I feel like you handle it the best way you can, but what does it call for? I don't think, like you were saying, they benefit, but at the same time, it looks like y'all at the end of the day are defending some wild allegations that look very much true because there's evidence.
Right.
And it's like, I just don't really have time for like all right, if we see the truth right here, like in front of us, like, are we going to go against it? Like, that's on both sides.
And we was talking about that in the last episode.
Yeah. Like,
being presented with the facts and then still choosing to be like, well, I don't believe it. And it's like, I feel like this is a common issue that happens with women. Yeah. Like, because we expect for the men, not all men, but the majority of his fan base to be like, support him or kind of side with him.
Yeah.
But for it to be two women speaking out, and yes, they may be young, but I don't think that matters because, like you said, there's evidence. There's all these things is showing like, yeah, he might be one way to you,
which as all abusers are.
Yeah.
Wild allegations
No, you good.
Wild allegations with facts presented. You did it.
Yeah.
If you allege someone did something and you got proof, that's not an allegation.
Like, if a woman burned my house down and there is video evidence of her burning it down, she fucking burned my house down.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Yeah. And if that was the case, right, and just say, hypothetically speaking, a woman burns your house down, you had evidence, you had proof, and then you have women coming saying like, oh,
she
well.
didn't.
Yeah, or she must have had a reason. Okay, but we may not, like, you can't really, I feel like you can't pick and choose when you want to, like, stand for something.
Selective.
Yeah.
You can't be. Yeah.
It just feels like at this point, their priority should be, like, supporting women. And if you cannot support women, shut the fuck up. Like, that's it.
Right.
That's it. And that's my issue. Like, you feel the need to speak up in defense of this person. Why? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of people around me. I just said I'm the only girl in a group of boys now that I've known since I was a fucking preteen, right?
Yeah.
With the exception of my brother that came out my mama, let you be a fucking abuser.
Yeah.
You will never hear from me again. And even my brother, you gonna hear from me because I got something to motherfucking say to you.
Yeah. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Speaking of my brother, who is locked up right now, not for like abuse or anything with like a woman or whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna side with my brother just because he's my brother. I might not necessarily like speak out and be like, oh, he's such a good person. Like, no, regardless if I seen that in him or not, somebody has evidence against him that he's did this to them. Why would you even set yourself up like that?
Absolutely. And therefore, I don't have nothing to say about it. The reason I said my brother is an exception is because my brother is the only person who I would not say, I'm never going to speak to this motherfucker again.
Yeah.
But with the exception of that, it's still not like, oh.
Like, I still don't accept
I'm not getting up here to defend him. You know what I'm saying? The best I could do for you is not say a motherfucking thing.
No.
To the public. To you? Yeah. Oh, you ain't never going to hear the end of it. The fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
But these not even being men that you know that well, and you don't know that man that well.
Right.
Like, come on.
You know him in the streamer world. Like, you don't know that nigga day in, day out. Like, how he acts. Like you said, with the whole him being in her house, stalking her and shit like that. I'm pretty sure nobody knew that was happening.
Like, what?
So, I think it's just very harmful.
That's the right word, harmful.
Yeah, it's harmful.
Because you're casting doubt on another woman.
Yeah.
I just would never want to do that, especially with, like, the times that we live in and another person, and people hate when I bring her up. It's like, Megan Good, okay, you believe your nigga, that's fine. Why are you holding his hand and walking into the courtroom to cast doubt on another woman who is alleging abuse? You should not fucking do that. If you want to slide in the back door, sit in the front row, support your nigga that way. But don't use your persona or your celebrity or your intrigue to cast doubt on allegations of abuse. That is not how you should be using your time.
Right.
And that's what bothers me. Right. Because it doesn't just like, oh, you don't get to pick who it harms, right? Like, you don't get to pick like, oh, I'm just saying this to harm Halle. What you're doing is someone who has facts, data, evidence, proof.
Talk about it.
You're calling them a liar because
Right.
hey, I just kind of like this nigga. He nice to me, and I hate her. They never did anything to me, ass motherfucker. Abuse or not, friends. You see somebody snake somebody else, stop being a motherfucking friend.
Because if they'll snake them, they gonna snake you.
Oh my God, what the hell would they do to you?
Like that's my thing. It's like I know
Y'all are killing community, man.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like some women, some of these young girls be so like gullible, but I don't even think it's just young girls. Like it's just some women. I feel like maybe I don't know. Maybe it's how they was raised or what. But I'm not caping for nobody.
Nobody.
Like, if one of my friends did some fucked up shit to somebody and somebody was like, yeah, they did this to me, and they. Even if they didn't have proof, I'm gonna take that with I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take heed to that. I might not necessarily like.
I'm gonna keep a fucking eye out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like side eyeing you, like.
yeah.
It's always gonna be in the back of my head, like, oh, you did this to that person. And yes, people can lie, but more often than not, like they're not lying about the shit.
And more importantly, I would rather believe a liar than an abuser.
Yeah.
Because if I believe a liar, their intention from the beginning was to deceive me. Cool. I was deceived by a deceiver.
Yeah.
Right.
Water under the bridge. An abuser?
I feel like it's been even aside from the whole the case, like the custody case, he literally been streaming shit. He put out a song when she did The Little Mermaid. He put out a song antagonizing her. Like the sign's been there.
The proximity, like,
yeah, man.
and I've said this before, like, not being a girl's girl is dangerous to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think you should listen to other women. Why do you want to experience that shit for yourself? Why?
Yeah.
I'm a stay and find out.
Yeah, there's no way I'm fucking with nobody like that. Like, if I hear some fucked up shit, like, just hypothetically speaking, I know you're a good stand-up guy, but if somebody was to be like, oh, yeah, he actually not who he's saying he is, I'm going to be like, okay, you know? And I'm going to distance myself because I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm getting snaked or where I have to speak on some shit where it's like, damn, now I got to be like, well, that wasn't my experience. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to put myself in that predicament.
Right. But then on the flip, right, you as my friend, you shouldn't even want to be over there. Like, you shouldn't even want me to put you over there with them, you know, with the strangers that I don't really fuck with like that, you know?
Yeah.
So.
It makes me think of, and I know this is not Lyrics and Lessons, and it could be the Moscato, but y'all know, like, Wild Out by Locks, where Jadakiss has that part in his verse where he says, might take one slug to get y'all both, because motherfucker, I'm going to make sure I hit y'all close. And whoever's left guaranteed he getting it all, because his ass should have ran when I was looking at y'all.
Oh,
like,
you
that,
like rap.
you're too fucking close to the person I'm trying to hit to not receive any type of harm.
Yeah.
If someone is an abuser, back the fuck up.
Right.
It just says a lot about your character, you know? Like, and it's like, I hate when people like speak out like how they did, but I also like it because now I know who you are. Yep. And we done made Cooking with Kaya honorable mention before. Yeah. We fucked with her before this.
And they said she was a pick-me, and we said, oh, she didn't do nothing, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
We were deceived.
We were deceived. But, but now we know. And so we were presented with the facts. We heard it come out of her own mouth.
And we changed our minds.
And so at that point, you have a choice. Yeah. You have a choice to be like, well, I'm still going to fuck with her. or actually, I'm not fucking with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Man. And I feel like that's the important distinction here. Like, when, like, a true friend is actually gonna, if that was really your friend and you like, damn, this is really my friend and I understand like what happened and all the evidence and shit, I'm gonna try to talk to them, or I'm gonna try to like be an advocate for abuse and try to show that I'm on the right side of things. Like, but no, it was none of that. It was just all dismissive. Like, yeah, well, that ain't never happened to me. That's not my experience. And I feel like every time people end up doing shit like that, they end up becoming the butt of the joke.
And
Because-
this is,
Right.
that's what's making me think of that Jadakiss lyric.
Yeah.
Might take one slug to get y'all both, because motherfucker, I'm gonna make sure I hit y'all close. Defending the next nigga who you should not be defending could ruin your own career.
Yeah.
Look at Daniel Caesar, right?
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at, like, these are people who I am no longer going to support because you defended some shit that I'm not fucking with.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
When you could have just shut the fuck up, or
I
You
know,
coulda just
you
shut the
could
fuck
have
up.
or you
said
could have checked,
nothing.
or you could have checked your friend. Either way would have
Yeah.
been good, but instead you chose to double down on the shit.
I think that public and private are two different things. Like, if you are wilding in public, I gotta holler at you in private. There's nothing I can say both things.
Yeah.
Like I can say both of the same. Excuse me. I could say both of the same things to you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But most people don't move like that. Most people aren't built like that.
Yeah, and even if you do have a conversation with your friend in private, like, bro, you really wilding, you really tripping, like, you really need to, tighten up. Whatever the conversation is, if somebody asks you publicly about it, you can still be like, yeah, I checked that nigga, like, or yeah, like, we had a conversation and I don't fuck with that shit at all, like, but it's never that most of the time.
You
But
know
then
who
don't
did that
go-
really well?
Who?
The ASAP mob. Who was that? Was that ASAP Bari? Who got caught on that video? It seemed like they tried to talk to that nigga privately.
Oh, you
He
talking
wasn't
about-
going for that.
Okay, yeah.
Was that Bari or 12? It was Bari, right?
Bar.
talking
Yeah,
about that,
bar. Yeah,
That rape
yeah.
shit?
Yup. And
That video was crazy.
next thing you know, Ferg on stage, ASAP Bari, he a bitch. Like, they tried to talk to you privately. You didn't fucking get it. And that's clear because the ASAP mob is so close-knit. I don't believe they never said nothing to you, nigga.
They definitely did, yeah.
And you was being hard-headed.
You
You,
was
gotta
there
get
for-
the fuck on.
Yeah, you were there for the first days. Of course, somebody said something to you. Like, they had to.
Yeah.
But
And I'm sure, like, shit with fucking Kanye and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? When Kanye started wilding. I know Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, talked to the nigga, but he wasn't getting it. And he had to distance himself. Like, he had to fucking bow out from that shit.
if I make sense to you, or let's say if it's not even just me, let's say if it's a group of people, and we make sense to you in private, and then you go out in public and still continue to be
Double, triple
stupid.
down.
Oh my god! Like, how much of a friend are you really to me?
Yeah. You really
Like-
not my friend, for real.
Yeah.
And anybody he's letting defend him publicly, he knows he did that shit. And he's allowing the people close to him to look like
That's
a
the
fucking fool.
payroll. Like, yeah, that's the payroll. Like,
Yeah.
hey, these guys are around for XYZ. Let's keep them around.
Because is India Love even
That's
in
whack.
streamer university?
Where did she even come
So you're not even in
from?
DDG
Like-
shit.
Right. She
Shut the fuck
in
up.
streamer university, but I don't know if maybe he helped. I feel like he might have did something for them on the back end, to where they saying shit, but it's just like, bro, you literally just went about it the wrong way. Like, and I can't even believe that he would take heat if somebody came and talked to him, because he just fucking, the way he sicks his fans on fucking Halle and her friends.
Even
her fans,
the way
like,
when Ruby Rose exposed him and he said, I hate this bitch.
yeah.
I looked at that and I said, nah. It's something not right about that. It wasn't, oh my God, what am I
like-
going to say to my girlfriend? We got a kid together. Like, what the fuck? I hate this bitch.
Yeah, and that's a valuable lesson here. That's like the same lesson we've been saying. But even when, like you said, when Ruby Rose came and spoke out about the shit, and Halle still kept fucking with him.
Yeah.
And now look at the situation, and I'm not blaming her or nothing, but it's
Yeah.
just like, this is what happens when you don't listen, because people not just pulling that shit out of their ass. Like,
You had to, like, I'm sorry. I would rather be up out of something that could have been good for me
yeah,
than deeply entrenched in something that is absolutely bad for me.
yeah,
Right.
better safe than sorry,
Yeah.
basically.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, you can't want to be the exception that bad.
I feel like it's 2025 and accountability is coming for you and your ass no matter what. Like, it's coming.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, You can't run away from it. You can't dodge it.
And he's not denying the allegations, to my knowledge. He's just telling other people, go say I didn't say that. Go say I didn't say that to them people.
Yeah.
And all right, it's cool for today, but like, all right, bro, keep going, keep fucking around.
Yeah, I mean, we done seen. I feel like we done seen enough of his.
Like, come on, man.
Like clips of his stream to know like this nigga ain't shit really.
Right.
It's just unfortunate that this is even fucking
A topic. Yeah.
because he did exactly what people thought he was gonna do. Oh, Little Mermaid. Oh, woo woo woo.
Yeah. I know when he made that fucking diss track against her.
That's when
He
Something's
did
wrong
everything
with him.
possible to like.
Jeopardize her
a
shit.
diss
Yeah.
song. A diss song. That's
Against
crazy.
your own
To
girl, your baby mama.
Yeah, your baby mama.
Mind you, they was in a relationship
Like,
at the time.
really? Like, you love this girl, and you. Come on, man.
He's sick.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Put that on iTunes.
And
That's
somebody said on
crazy.
Twitter, we don't call niggas losers enough. That nigga is a loser.
Definitely. But he think because he got
about
money. Money don't unlame me, bro. It really
doesn't.
don't.
It really does not.
That nigga is a fucking loser. Not sorry that happened to you.
Yeah,
I just hate
hope,
when they deny it.
I hope they take his ass to the motherfucking cleaners, bro. Like, for real. I want the worst for him. Like that's just how I feel. Like I be praying on people downfall that's like that I feel like deserve it. Like and
Maybe maybe it's not a downfall. Maybe you just gonna stay where you at. And never like ascend to the level you want to get to. Like because you out here doing fucked up shit. Why would you get there?
Yeah, he's never gonna ascend at this point, no.
Right. It's not like we bumping you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't never played
I don't even know how to watch this stuff, man. This stream.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't really do that. I don't.
How you watch this?
Switch.
Twitch. Is that you got to download that?
You do.
Yeah.
I'm not downloading that.
Yeah.
I had to re-download SoundCloud because they took Capella Gray's mixtapes off of there. I think he was doing too much sampling, and they got their teeth on that nigga and said, "All right, all right, keep playing. I got something." Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of folks' problem now. It's crazy.
A lot of folks got a lot of problems for real.
Well, that's it for Let Me Stay Focused.
Well, I have advice from the internet where I take a no context clip. Well, we take a no context clip from the internet and turn it into valuable life advice. And here's mine.
Married? I don't know who y'all married.
Ooh, why is it freezing? Hold on. Oh, I'm on the Wi-Fi. Hold on. Now Instagram's just doing the no sound thing where you got to put your phone off for
I
silent.
could see if it was like people saying negative things about him. But y'all going out your way and y'all adding my husband, y'all gonna add him to disrespect him on my page? We're not gonna do it. So I thought I was gonna be one of them girls who can showcase like her. So I wanted to like really show my life and the changes, and I wanted to show y'all us traveling, and I wanted to show y'all like it's my first time being married. I've never been married before. I don't plan on doing this twice. I actually wanted to show y'all a lot of stuff, but people were so negative and so nasty that I was like, maybe I gotta turn to that girl who don't show y'all.
Okay, so that's Amy Luciani, and she says she won't be posting her husband Dwight Howard after fans kept messaging him about his past. And what I got from that is, girl, yes, live in your delusion in peace. Don't let nobody come in with the truths, the facts, the data, or the evidence ruin your life. Fuck them.
There's a theme to this episode for sure.
Fuck them. You don't want to know the truth. Fuck it. But she could do that. That's her husband. India Love, you got no business.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, who really wants to? Not saying like they're not important to someone, but I'm not really checking for news from them.
Any of these bitches.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, man, go over there.
You know what, India Love? I'm gonna remind folks to go listen to your song
Shout out
with
to
Will I
India
Am. Since you think you bad, bitch.
What? I don't know.
I've never. Oh man,
I didn't even know.
Mine going
I gotta
crazy.
go do my research.
Mine going crazy.
The only India I know is Dirt Wife.
What about Ari?
Oh,
True,
she alright,
true,
yeah.
true
Then
that.
you gotta
Yeah,
leave too.
She be tripping, but she
I was
was
about to
sucker.
say she done said some problematic shit too. Yeah, dirt wife. She be minding her business.
Yeah, you never really hear from her. Like
You don't
that.
hear from her. You don't hear. The only time she be saying shit is when bitches come for her, and she might clap back or whatever. But she don't be on that bullshit. She don't even
Some
be
people
fucking
just
with
don't.
dirt for real like that.
Yeah,
Like when he be
yeah.
on bullshit, she don't be fucking with that shit.
And she'd be like, yeah, anyways. And that's what I'm saying. And India Love, we had your back against the game, but yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, what's the other one? Loco. India Love had a string of songs produced by will.i.am, and they're all hot garbage.
That's
Jump
such a
shit fire.
random link up.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like what?
Hashtag
Hey.
Pretty is one of them as well. Candy on the Block, World Star Hip Hop exclusive.
Talk about it, man.
You want to talk
Okay, come
about
on,
people,
catalog.
bitch?
You want to talk about mama?
Because Halle is a mama, bitch.
No, for real.
And that's why we don't put you on Front Street. If you listening to this, go stream that India Love.
Actually, don't.
Yeah.
They're not going to get through the whole song. She's not even getting the whole...
car.
First of all, the money going to will.i.am. Second of all, she's going to get 3 cents because they're not going to listen to... I can't make it through a single India Love song. Shame on you, India.
Ah, me neither.
Crazy what money makes.
Now, Morgan Westbrooks, that's my bitch. I love her. But you will suffer.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
Don't we all? Listen. Well, thank you for joining us. Well, tell everybody where they can find you. Make sure you spell your @names and
Yeah.
tell people what they need to know.
Listen, like I said, in the beginning, I appreciate the invite, and I'm everywhere at World Is Yours, W0RLD. World Is Yours, everywhere. World Premiere Radio. We're doing what we do. We're connecting with everybody, and that's that.
Hit them up.
Well, thank you for coming. This has been another episode of Let Me Stay Focused, Summer School Edition. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye. Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.